All right, here we go. Facing off against Horizon, winding down the regular season for girls high school hockey. St. Charles gets it in the zone. Carrington puts it in front. Jolie gets a shot from Manini. Let's save. Loose puck in front, cleared away by Horizon. Carrington gets it back in the corner. Horizon sends that behind the net. Pressure from Angus. Puck comes up center. Knocked out of the zone by Naomi Gobet. Judd picks up the loose puck. Skates it back in the zone. Hands it off to Manini. Manini gets a shot on nets. Goalie makes a save. Off the draw, it comes back to the blue line. St. Charles chips that in. That's picked up by Ella Sabrin for Horizon. Gets it into the zone. Tie up in the corner. Mouth up into the zone. It's loose. Puck comes back to the blue line. Chevrier to her D partner. I believe that's Plant. And in the corner, Fletcher keeps that in. Now Brian gets it behind the net. Brian puts it out front. Knocked away by Horizon. And then Plant sends that back to Bryant. Bryant turns, re-enters the zone, cuts in the center, gets a shot, blocker save. Rebound comes out, picked up by Horizon. They start to break out of the zone with it. Harris stops her fresh off the bench, but in comes Michaela Paris for Horizon. Takes that in the zone, dumps it in. Shot fired, deflection goes in. 1-0 Horizon, 12:56 to go in the first. St. Charles gets it back, ship it up. Shot fired by Carly's blocked. Carly keeps the battle going into the corner. She gets some support from Harris. Harris walks out with a backhand shot, blocked in front. All right, puck's in the zone. We got a battle on the sidewall. We send it back to the blue line. Ship it back in, but that's cleared out by Horizon. Won't make an icing. Bud's back for it. She's got 2 on her. She fires that around for Carly. Carly picks it up, sends it up center. Icing called. All right, Ryan Chevrier gets in the zone, drop pass to Angus, her shot blocked in front, rebounds loose in front. Goalie hangs on to it though. Puck comes out of the zone off the draw. Chevrier on the battle, ties up. Get some help from Angus. And get that puck out, Back and forth. Chevrier battles at the blue line. Or no, that's Angus battles, gets help from Chevrier. Ryan takes it into the zone. Tries to get that out front. Manini's all tied up. Horizon sends it out. It bounds. We get a face-off back in Horizon's zone. Right off the draw. Bryant back to Judd, back down low. White's got the puck behind the net. Puts that back to the blue line for Judd. She gets a shot through traffic. Save. Puck's loose in front now. In some feet. Bryant inside on net. The goalie makes a save. .11 minutes to go in the first period. 1-0 for Les Aigles. Puck comes back to the blue line. Manini's shot's blocked. Judd sends it deep in the zone. Puck's cleared to the blue line. Judd sends it back in. White battles on the sidewall with it. Puck is loose. Bryant supports White. Comes loose again. Bryant tries to get that in. Knocked back at the blue line. Judd kicks it over. She gets tied up. Manini chips it back. We got a battle at the red line. And it gets dumped in. Manini sends it out to Bryant. Bryant gets the red line over the blue. Gets it over to White. It's knocked back for Chevrier. She puts that towards the net. It's on net. Goalie hangs on to that. Shot from Chevrier gets blocked in front. A rebound is saved. That was a cool shot. That confirmation it was Jeremy. All right. Loose puck comes back to Plante. She dumps that in the zone. Horizon chips it out, and now Sabrin takes it out. Stopped by Chevrier, cleared out of the zone by Cole. Cole keeps forcing the puck into the Horizon territory. And there it is, it's in the zone. Cole follows it up into the corner. Tries to get that over to Harris. Everyone's all tied up. Cole finds a loose puck. Tied up right away though. Puck comes back to the blue line. In comes Emma Plante. Her shot is saved. Rebound. That was Plante. Now Harris keeping that in. Horizon fires it off the boards. It's picked up by Chevrier. She dumps that into the zone. Horizon sends it back out though, into our zone. Judd gets it behind the net. Cuts past one. Just going for a skate. Comes up the side with it. Cuts in. Gets it towards the net. Horizon gets it back though. They send it out of the zone. Carly Shea over for Emma Plante. Plante back around for Angus. Angus chips that up. Gets it over the blue line. And up to Manini. Manini into the zone with it. Tries to get to the net. Gets some help from Angus now. Angus puts that in front. Carrington gets a piece of it. It's chipped away though. Shot blocked by Horizon. They start to come out with it. Shot goes over the net. Kept in by Horizon, but now Judd gets it back. Chips it off the boards and out. Manini's going to get that back in the zone. Fires that on net. Just misses though. Puck comes all the way out. No icing because we shot it. Puck's loose in our zone. Picked up by Horizon, but then a shot's blocked and Alyssa Bryant takes it out of the zone. Bryant behind the net with it. Still moving. Gets it back to Chevrier at the blue line. Chevrier across the blue line, cuts in, gets a shot off the goalie and over the net. Fletcher gets it back down low. Gets it to the blue line. Shot's blocked in front. Nice work from Mel away at the red line to get the puck back, dump it in the zone. Backhand shot just misses. Puck goes in the corner. Try to get it out. Chevrier keeps it in, but now it gets out. Loose puck in neutral zone. Fletcher gets that back in. Bryant follows it up. White chips that in front, but it's picked up by Horizon. Sabrin gets in. Toe drag, fires a shot wide. Puck comes all the way out. That's picked up by Harris. She's all alone, 1-on-2. Cuts to the center, gets a shot. Oh, goalie gets a glove on that. And puck goes over the net. It's 2 glove saves over the net. Battle continues. Harris gets it back, getting some help from Cole. Cole cuts down low, tries to cut in front, gets it back to Judd. Judd sends it down low. Cole knocks it back. Horizon's in the way now. Harris in the mix, gets possession. But Horizon keeps plugging away at the blue line here. Puck comes up, out. Judd's got her tied up. It's in her feet. They swipe it away. Puck goes back in the zone. We're back on side. Horizon sends it out. Judd gets it over to Manini. Manini takes it in the zone. She gets hacked and hauled, and penalty coming up to Horizon. Oh, whistle goes. Slash is called. Power play. Oh, Gary called it, but I can't remember who did the slash. Horizon gets a change in. She comes in for the draw. All right. Off the draw, gets to the blue line. Chevrier gets it back in the neutral zone. Turns with it, enters the zone. Hands it off to Avery. Avery goes in. Her shot doesn't get on net. Now we get one. Goalie makes a save and hangs on to it. Angus back to Chevrier. Chevrier walks in, gets a shot off the post and in. Top corner, Ryan Chevrier from Jolie Angus. Ties us back up at 1 with 5 minutes to go in the first. Hey, Horizon gets the puck off the draw. Erika Guillaume whips it up to Michaela Paris. Paris takes it in the zone and dumps it in. Behind the net. Loose puck picked up by Paris. She's got pressure from Manini. Double Manini pressure, actually. Both the girls out there. Now, it's chipped back to the blue line. Horizon keeps it in. We get a close call there. And now Judd chips it up the boards. And Manini gets that out. Avery takes it in the zone. Nice little toe drag. Backhand shot, almost got 5-hole. Goalie makes a save. Avery gets the rebound behind the net. She sends it back to the blue line for Chevrier. Back to Manini. That one was Bryant's. Now Manini with a little body action. We're going to get a cross check. Power play coming up for Horizon. Off the draw, it's picked up by St. Charles. We chip it up the boards. Chevrier gets it up to Alyssa Bryant. She fires that all the way down. No icing because of our penalty, and Bryant follows it up and gets the puck back. Bryant in the corner, takes it behind the net. Horizon gets it back, but Bryant right on top of that. Ooh, she gets crushed. No call there. Gets some help from White. It's loose in the neutral zone. Mel White, oh, collides with Chevrier. Hopefully they're all good. Puck's loose, shots fired. Rebounds, big save. Now Bryant tying up Sabrin. Sabrin gets out, gets a shot. But Rangette's on top of that. Minute 14 to go in the penalty kill. Carrington gets the puck off the draw, fires that all the way down the ice. Goalie plays it for her defense. Angus with some pressure. Gobey picks up the puck for Horizon. She chips it up center. Ooh, Judd gets a piece of it. That's offside. Yeah. Three minutes to go in this first period. 1-1 is the score. 54 seconds in the penalty. Off the draw, Judd fires that all the way down the ice. Horizon gets it behind the net. Pressure from Angus keeps that in the corner. Now Horizon sends it up center for Paris. But Angus gets a piece of that and sends it back in the zone. Horizon try to get it to their own teammates. Ooh, almost too many players on the ice. They keep the puck out of the zone, but now Paris takes it back in the zone. Back check from St. Charles, slows her down. Now Judd gets loose puck behind the net, backhands it high, kept in at the blue line. Loose puck picked up by Brooklyn Manini. She fires that all the way down the ice. And we're down to the final 10 seconds of the penalty. Pressure from St. Charles. And Chevrier keeps that in the zone. Some more pressure and it comes right back to Fletcher. We get that to Chevrier, into the zone, icing called. Yeah, good call. Just under 2 minutes left in regulation, in the first period. Off the draw, comes up the side, it's kept in, but now Harris gets it out of the zone, cross ice. J. Cole behind the net, battles, keeping it down low. Try to chip that up. Peg Nudie has it. She chips it up to Sabrin. Sabrin through the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Chevrier gets it behind the net. Reverses. Loose puck knocked away by Chloe. Horizon gets it back in the zone. Can't get a shot though. Oh, yeah. Chevrier gets taken out. Penalty coming up to Horizon. Hooking called. Go back on the power play with 1 minute to go in the first. All tied up at 1. 1-1 with 1 left in 1. Okay, off the draw, Bryant gets the puck over to Angus. Angus back to Judd, back to Angus, cross to Chevrier, out of her reach, so we'll regroup. Ryan over to Kalen, cross ice for Manini. Manini gets into the zone with it, leaves it for Bryant. Bryant puts that towards the net, it's knocked away by Eisen. Judd keeps that in. She fires a shot through traffic, it's blocked in front. We put it back out front. Chevrier gets a piece of it. Paris gets it over the blue line and all the way down. 20 seconds to go in the period. Judd gets it behind the net. Hits the brakes. Gets it up to Chevrier. Chevrier gets it out of the zone, but picked back up by Horizon. 9 seconds. Judd ties up. Now Bryant gets it out center, and that's going to finish off the first period. That's what the voice says. All right, 1 minute left in the power play, 15 to go in the second. Off the draw, Chevrier carries it into the zone, dropped it back to Angus. Her shot's deflected high, cleared away by Gobet. White back to Bryant, over for Chevrier. Cross to Manini into the zone. Avery sends it back to Jolie. Jolie gets a shot on net, rebound picked up by Avery. Avery tries to get that back in front, knocked away by Horizon. Now Angus to Manini, shot, save, rebound knocked loose, whistle went. 26 seconds on that power play. Manini gets the puck, it's knocked away. Sabrin gets in the corner, she gets tied up by Chevrier, and loose puck picked up by White. She gets up to Angus, centers that to Manini, and now we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Bryant gets the puck behind the net, gets that back to White. White walks across the blue line. She's got a shot. She takes it, deflected over the net, over the goalie too, but just a bit too high. Bryant over to White, back to Bryant. That goes down low into the corner. Goes back to Bryant, to Manini. Tries to get that to Bryant. Sabrin's in the way though. Sabrin comes into the zone. White knocks the puck away. Loose puck picked up by Sabrin, but then White knocks it away again onto the stick of Avery. Avery into the zone with it, gets in the shot. Oh, wow, what a bullet from Avery Manini. Top shelf. (2-1) St. Charles, 13 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the second. Off the draw, Horizon chips it in the zone. Judd sends that back out. No, it's kept in at the blue line. Judd's got a battle going on. Gets some help from Manini. Around for Carly Shea. She chips that up. Horizon keeps it in. Judd knocks it away again. Now Shea gets it all the way out. Shea gets it into the zone. Looking for Harris in front. She finds her. Harris gets a shot. Big save. Rebound comes out. Manini keeps it in, but now it comes out the other way. Shot from Paris, blocked by Judd. Teammates just play together this weekend for Lady Wolves. But now puck goes behind the net, and Judd and Paris battle against each other. Judd sends that around for Shea. Shea chips that out of the zone. In comes J. Cole. She's got the puck. Her shot is deflected behind the net. Horizon gets in the corner. Pressure from Carly Shea. Gets out front. Shot from Chevrier. Held on to by the goalie. Off the draw, Bryant gets a shot. That's deflected over the net. White gets the rebound, sends it down low to Bryant. Oh, I try to get that back to White. Sabrin's in the way again, though. She takes the puck out of the zone. Sabrin gets the high slot. Her shot goes wide. Rebound picked up by Alyssa Bryant. She's got some speed. She enters the zone. Puts it out front, just out of the reach. Now comes in front, one-timer from Chevrier, that's saved. White keeps it in, gets that to Bryant, back to White. Back to the blue line for Chevrier, she walks in, hands it off to White. White puts that down low. Gets fired around the boards, that's Plant. Plant gets there, it's off a skate though, comes back out of his own. Plant fires it up to Mel White. White gets that to Bryant. She regroups in the neutral zone. Gets that over. I believe that's Fletcher. We almost had too many players on the ice. Tough play there. Now Horizon gets it back and goes 3-on-2 the other way. Big back check from Angus. Knocks that away from Sabrin. Now Chevrier gets the puck up center for Manini. Manini enters the zone. Drives the net. Cuts in. Puck's knocked away. Picked up by Gobet for Horizon. She chips it out of the zone. Manini gets it back. It's knocked back to Judd. She chips it up center for Angus. Angus gets that into the zone. Offside is called. Puck comes back to Manini, over for Judd. Cross ice to Paizé, and she takes that into the zone. Carrington on the sidewall's got some pressure. Sends it down low for Avery. Avery in the corner. Tries to go behind the net. Horizon gets in the way. They send it to the blue line. Judd's there for it. She goes across. Trying to get that over. She does now over to Manini. Manini gets a shot. Blocker save. Avery Manini gets it behind the net. We got Avery and Brooklyn Manini out there just to make it confusing. And in the corner, Carrington's all tied up. And Horizon sends the puck around the boards. Judd's there to keep that in. Keelan gets it on the hash marks. Fires it over the net. Brooklyn Manini fires it down low to Avery Manini. Horizon knocks away the puck in front of the net. Peg Nudie fires it down the ice. Hands up for an icing. Icing called. Nine and a half minutes to go. 2-1 St. Charles. Second period action out here at the Raymond Plourde Arena in Valcarmel, Ontario. Off the draw, it's chipped into the zone, but Ryan Chevrier gets it back. She sends it up the boards. Carly Shea battles, getting help from Chev. Got a battle on the sidewall, the puck's loose. Carly gets it out, but Sabrin finds it. She tucks it towards the net, gets a shot, big save from Chloe Rangette. Rebound picked up. Now it goes back to the blue line. Slap shot from Annick Rayon, blocked by Ryan Chevrier. Oh, we get the puck into the zone. That's offside. Off the draw, work it at the blue line, get it over. Now Horizon sends it out of the zone. Judd gets it back in the St. Charles zone, chips it up center. It's knocked down by Horizon. They get a shot off the crossbar. Now the puck's kept in the zone. Net's very much off. Net's still off. Play continues. Net finally goes way off. Whistle goes. 8 minutes to go in the second. Horizon coach having a quick chat with the ref. Not sure. Yeah, that was close. I'm not going to review that one. Yeah. Much later. Okay, shot blocked. Manini gets loose puck. Hands to Angus. She enters the zone. Tries to get that to Palizé. Intercepted by Horizon. They try to pass it up. It's iced though, and come all the way back. All right, off the draw, goes behind the net. Angus gets there first. Over for Carrington. Back to Jolie. Gets away from her, but Avery's there. She gets it back. Jolie sends it in the zone. Horizon gets it back behind the net. They chip it up. That's cut in. Now we put that towards the net. It's knocked behind the net. Angus gets there. Angus back for Ryan. Ryan chips it up to Avery. Avery gets it back to Ryan. Ryan goes across the blue line, hands it off to Emma Plante. She puts that in front. We get taken out in front. Puck comes back for Chevrier. Chevrier to Angus. Fires that in the zone. Rebound comes off the side. Manini's there for it. Avery tries to get that out front. It's deflected away. And Brooklyn's going to get that back. Brooklyn over to Alyssa. Alyssa cuts into the zone, fires a slap shot. Rebound comes out to Carly Shea. She puts that behind the net. Bryant working at it. Bryant tries to get that back out front. Now she does. Shot from Harris is in. Brooklyn Harris from Alyssa Bryant. 3-1 Cardinals. 6:09 to go in the second. Horizon getting a line change in. Let's see what happens here. We're going to let it happen. And everyone's all tied up. Comes back to Kaylin. She chips it into the zone. Comes back for Kaylin. She chips it back in. Back out. Kaylin tries to skate it in. Carly Shea back for Kaylin. Kaylin off the boards into the zone to Carly. Carly takes it behind the net. Tries to work it out front. Oh, she was going to try Michigan. Passes it instead. Knocked away by Horizon. Horizon gets it back in the zone, but Brooklyn Manini gets it out to to Jay Cole, then Brooklyn Harris. Harris puts that down low on net. Goalie's going to have to cover that up. 5 minutes to go in the second. 3-1 Cardinals. Horizon coaches aren't too happy with the officiating at the moment. Puck is chipped up. Comes out of the zone. Oh, nice work from Chevrier to get underneath her. She gets put in a headlock in the process. So apparently coming up to Horizon. Chloe Ringette comes out of the net. Nell White gets possession for Horizon, or for St. Charles, I mean. Fires it up the boards. And it's on the stick of Alyssa Bryant now. Alyssa's in the zone, 6-on-5. Her shot off the goalie's head. Rebound picked up by St. Charles. But now Horizon plays it. The whistle goes. Power play coming up. Horizon coach is giving it to the refs. 2 minutes hold. Bryant finds the puck off the draw, sends it across. Ryan Chevrier gets it. Ooh, she gets tripped up. No call there. Now Manini back for Judd. Her shot on net. Goalie makes a save. White's on that rebound. Back in the zone. Chevrier's on it. She's got pressure from Naomi. Chevrier comes out of the zone with it. All the way into Horizon territory. Dumps it behind the net. She picks it up herself. Chevrier still in possession. Hands off to Bryant. In front for Manini. Her shot blocked. Now Gobey gets the rebound. Judd's there to keep it in. Gets it to Bryant. Bryant out front with it. It's knocked away. Chevrier gets it back. Puts it towards the net. Now Annika Veillaume gets it. Sends it out of the zone. Puck comes back. Now Chevrier with possession, sends it up. We get in the zone, it's cleared out by Horizon. Manini gets it in the zone. Okay, we're back to 5-on-5, 2.5 minutes to go. Oh, we're going to get a tripping call there. Puck comes back to Chevrier. She fires that up to the blue line and bounces over a stick and into the Horizon territory. Carrington with some pressure, ties up behind the net. Now the puck gets out. Sabrin takes it out of the zone over the red line. Over the blue, she hands that off. Horizon gets it to their D. They fire a shot that's blocked in front. Rebound picked up by Ryan Chevrier. She chips up the boards. It's kept in. That shot deflected in front. Save is made. Chevrier on the rebound. But Horizon keeps that in the zone. Shot from the blue line blocked by Angus, but it gets Carrington in the head. She gets it back though and dumps it down the ice. A minute to go in the penalty, a minute 15 in the period. After this period, I'm going to take a break and see if we get a better connection for the third period. Judd intercepts a pass, goes for a little skate, past one, gets it over to Harris in front. Oh! The Horizon player makes the save and the goalie covers up that rebound. Brother? No. All right, 1 minute to go in the second. Horizon chips it back to the blue line. Judd gets it, fires that towards the net. Blocker save. J. Cole with some pressure in the corner, keeps it down low. Nice work from Cole. She gets that back. She's all alone on the penalty kill. Shot on net. Goalie hangs onto that. 22 seconds in that penalty. There we go. Cole keeps that in the zone. Twice. Now she walks in with it, gets a shot. Goalie makes a save. And we get another face-off. 9 seconds to go in the penalty, 29 in the period. Sabrin gets the puck for Horizon. Into the zone, takes a shot. Clearing it with the save. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Oh, we'll put up 4, and there we go. There's 5. Off the draw, it comes into the high slot. Picked up by Alyssa Bryant. She chips it up center. Cole gets that into the zone. Avery Manini falls into the corner. Takes it behind the net. Oh, penalty coming up. What? A slash? She had the puck. Did she slash it? Okay. After the hit? After she hit her, she gave her a little slash. Fair enough. I guess those. All right. Hold on. Getting clarification of the timekeeper box. Because they're saying that she got 3 penalties, so she kicked out. We're saying it's 3 of the same penalties. I don't actually know the rule, so. So I think one more slash and she's out. I don't know. Anyways, at the buzzer, shot doesn't get through. That's the end of 2 periods. Like I said, I'm going to take a break. I'll come back in 10 minutes for third period action. Hopefully the video is better quality.